Yesterday I given one task. Okay, counting number of users. Think yourself and give me answer. Have tried anyone? That program also tried. Anybody done that program? No, no one. Just give me answer. How to implement that one? Counting number of users. Count plus plus, count minus minus, and we have to display count. Where we have to write count plus plus, where we have to write count minus minus, where we have to print count. Think yourself and give me answer. Where we have to write count plus plus, where we have to write count minus minus, where we have to write printing count value. Think yourself and give answer. Where we have to write count plus plus, where we have to write count minus minus, where we have to print count value. Where we have to write? Get session. Session created. There. Count plus plus. Next. Session destroyed. Count minus minus. Count. Count minus minus. Okay. Printing count. Set. Set attribute. Session attribute. Okay. Say. So which listener record? Which listener record? Which listener? HTTP session listener. See. You given methods, those methods in which interface? HTTP session listener, that's it. See, session created. Here, HTTP session event. HTTP session event. Here, count plus plus. Here, count plus plus, we have to get session. After this, hs dot set attribute. Like number of users, something users count. Session destroyed. HTTP session event HSE. Count minus minus. HS dot set attribute. Users count. Here also set attribute because count value changed. That is the reason here also we have to write. So for example, my listener dot Java. Here session object. HTTP session object. It's like a solid context type. Users. Here count value. With this method, control comes here. With this method also, it is updated. Here, same, my solid. My solid dot Java. Here, there are at present count users. are accessing this server. There are at present count users are accessing this server. This count we have to print. Here hs dot get attribute users. hs dot get attribute. Write this one. This is our task. So almost writing same style no program. Yesterday program, today program, same. Okay. That is Solid context. It is HTTP session. From listener to session, set attribute. From session to Solid, get attribute. Yesterday, Solid context. Today, HTTP session. That is the difference. That is also memory. This is also memory. But different. It is session variable. That is context variable, context parameter like. Over. Session created, session destroyed. Here also set attribute, here also set attribute, here get attribute. There are at present count users are accessing this server. There are at present 5 users, there are at present 10 users are accessing this server. Like that message comes. That count value we are going to place in session variable, we are retrieving from session. Say almost same style no yesterday, today. Okay. Here method names different, listener different, and context place session. That's it. Writing program style is same. Now see the program. I'll ask questions, give me answer. With your answers I'll write. Yesterday I have written this program. This program. My solid. Written no? Now file new dynamic web project. See here there are so many options you observe. There are so many options. These all you will study while learning frameworks, while learning tools, development security operations tools. At the time, Maven project, enterprise application project, EJB project, connector project, these all further comes. Present you are learning only dynamic web project. You are learning only dynamic web project. Okay. You are learning only this one, dynamic web project. These all, many are there, no? These all while learning development security operations tools, DevOps tools, development operations tools. At that time, you will learn. Okay. Present you are learning only dynamic web project. That is only you are learning. Now, already told you, if any batch is there, Spring batch, you can attend. Parallel you can attend. No need to wait until completion of Advanced Java. Even any tools batch is there, that is also parallel you can attend. No need to wait until completion of Advanced Java. Okay. For learning development security operations tools, you required only Solid's knowledge. Solid's already completed. You can parallel you can attend. And for learning Spring also, parallel you can attend, possible. But frequently observe Naresh IT website. If any batch is there, attend. Okay. When the batch is going to start, all those things, details if you want, go to office or contact admin. Now, here, HTTP session listener. HTTP session listener, HSL something. Next. Generate XML, finish. Here, right click, new listener. Here, package something HTTP session listener, class name, my listener, or any other name also you can write. My listener. Next, which listener we have to select? HTTP session listener, this one. Next. Okay, finish. Here session created, session destroyed. Okay. Session created. What we have tried? Count plus plus. That count is instance variable or class variable or local variable. Which variable required? Instance variable required. So I'll declare here instance variable. Integer count equal to 0. Integer count equal to 0. Here you have tried count plus plus. Next. Now set attribute you have tried. For set attribute, HTTP session required. For getting HTTP session, which method we called in Solidus? Get session. That get session method in which interface? HTTP solid request. But here we don't have HTTP solid request. But here HTTP session event is there, no? In this reference, in this something here HTTP session event HSEL, right? HTTP session HS equal to HSE dot get session. But whenever get session method is called, session ID created like that I said, but here not created because this is not a method of request. It is a method of HTTP session event. Method name same, but class name different, no? Here HTTP session event is a class. There HTTP solid request is an interface. So that method called session created. This method session is not created. Whatever already created, no, that session we can access here. That purpose only. Next, HS dot set attribute. Attribute parameters you observe. First parameter string. Second parameter object. Here string place users. Here object place. Now what is the actual parameter? Second parameter object. What I passed? Count. Count is int. Is this line is valid? How it is valid? How it is valid? Now actual parameter is object. What I passed? Int. Is it class? Is it class? No. Int is a primitive data type. Int is a primitive data type. But actually it takes object class. How it is valid? What is that? Auto boxing and only auto boxing, upcasting. Auto boxing and upcasting. Here, what will be happen is it will take object class. I passed integer. Int converted to integer. This is called auto boxing. Integer assigned to object. It is called upcasting. Here auto boxing, upcasting. Like that valid. Okay. Now here session created method completed. Session destroyed method. What you have tried? Count minus minus. Next. HTTP session HS equal to HSE dot get session. Here I read here by default SC came. I'll write HSE. That is any name you can write. Next, HS dot set attribute. Attribute name users. Here count. Okay. See, advanced Java very simple. One program, if you know, next program you can understand. That's it. You are responding, but you are not saying loudly. You are not saying very slowly. But I'm at last I'm getting whatever you are saying. You are getting that. What you'll think is I'm not getting. You'll think only that. Beside people only will understand like that. You'll think. Now, for every question, you'll respond. Very good. See, but instead of yes and no, if I ask core Java question also, if you respond, it is better. It is more better. Okay, giving answer is good, but you are giving yes or no only maximum times. Count plus plus, here set attribute, here count minus minus, set attribute. Okay, here just we are count value increasing, decreasing. When count is whenever user entered, session created. While asking core Java question, while asking advanced Java question, respond, it will be better. Because otherwise, other people will get a disturbance. Your surrounding people, they are getting more disturbance. Right or wrong, you ask them. Your surrounding, what those who are sitting, ask them. Right or wrong, you ask them. Other people, that side people also getting disturbance means your surrounding more disturbance they are getting. Right or wrong, you ask them. While asking core Java question, while asking advanced Java question, at the time you respond, it will be better. Now, here count equal to 0 when user logged in, session created called count plus plus. When user logged out, session destroyed called count minus minus. This count value we are placing in session variable. Okay, session variable we are placing. That's what here also updation record, here also updation record. That's what set attribute always called. Count value should be changed. But yesterday program context created, session context created, context destroyed. How many times executed? How many times? Only one time. Whenever application deployed, executed. Whenever application undeployed, executed. But here, every user, it is executed. Then attribute, set attribute, compulsory should be called. Again and again, it should be called. The value is going to be changed. Okay. Session created, session destroyed. That's it. Write this program. My listener dot Java. I written my listener, whatever you want, you can write. Optional code, I'm removing. So in this line, session is not created because it is not a method of HTTP servlet request. It is a method of HTTP session event. Okay. Is it over? Here count plus plus set attribute. Count minus minus set attribute. Set attribute purpose this line. Session created, session destroyed. When session is created in coding, not in login logout time, coding. When session is created in a program, whenever get session method called, get session which class, which interface get session? HTTP servlet request. HTTP servlet request interface contains get session. That method is called session created. Okay. Then this is called. When session is destroyed, whenever invalidate method, which interface? Which interface? HTTP session interface. HTTP session interface invalidate method is called session destroyed. Then this is called. Or time interval. By default, how much time interval? 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it is automatically called. Okay. Next, we have to write one more program. Next, what do you have to write? Right click, new solid. My solid. Next, suppose test. Okay. Next, which type request? Get. Give me an answer. What we have to write? We have to retrieve the count. We have to retrieve the count. How to retrieve? Get attribute. For that, first session require HTTP session HS equal to request dot get session. Here true required or false required? One minute. Okay. False, false majority people giving. Okay. False I'll write. Okay. You observe. False I written. Okay. Majority people with louder voice they given false. Now, one first request comes. What will happen? Session is when session created method called. That method where you will write? Where you will write? Now, first request comes. What will happen? False if I write. Will it create session? If existed session is there, returns. Existed session also not there. Now what it will do? Null pointer exception comes. Now user logged in or log out required, no? That means true required. True required. If you write false, first request comes, then it won't create new session. Then session created method count plus plus also not called. Okay. So while asking question, think and you answer. But directly what you are doing is, two answers are there, true, false. One answer you are selecting. Blindly you are selecting one answer. Blindly if you select, what will happen? Sometimes maybe matched your answer. Maybe matched also. Okay. If I ask first class student also true or false, means he'll select one answer. Like that you are selecting without thinking. That is no use. Now, get session. After this, how to get retrieve? Get attribute. Get attribute return type is get attribute. Already you have seen name and value parameter in set attribute. String and object. Then here what it returns? Value returns or name returns? Value returns. Name you have to pass as a parameter. Value which type? Object type. These many days you have seen set attribute, get attribute, set attribute, many get attribute many times. HTTP sessions you studied. Just now also you studied here. Set attribute method. This is name. This is value. Name which type? String type. Value which type? Object type. Value we are going to retrieve. So which type comes? Object type. Can I write integer type? If you want to write, what you have to do? HS dot get attribute. Here name. Name is users. Now here is this line is valid? Not valid. Now how to do this one? In the brackets what you have to write? Integer. Also you can write. Int also you can write. Both are valid. Here integer if you write. Here actually get attribute which type returns? Object. Object converted to which type? Integer. That is called downcasting. Integer assigned to int. That is called auto unboxing. Not auto boxing, auto unboxing. That previous program auto boxing. This program auto unboxing, reverse. So it returns object class. Object class converted to integer. That is downcasting concept. Downcasting, after that auto unboxing. Now this count we have to print. Print writer PW equal to response dot get writer. PW dot println. There are at present count users are accessing this server. There are at present count users are accessing this server. This count is a variable, no? Double quotes plus double quotes. That is your right. Now there are at present count users are accessing this server. It's over. Now Now you observe in this program when this method is called. Give me answer. In this program when this method is called. Whenever this method is called here. Okay. Whenever this method is called, session created, then this is called automatically. When this method is called in this program, invalidate, I didn't write. What will happen? After 30 minutes. Okay. Now invalidate, I didn't write. After 30 minutes. Now, if I send request to my Sowlet here in this line created, then session created called. One more request with one more browser if I send, again created, then again session created called. With one more request if I pass with from another browser, then again created, session created. It count will increase. But when it is going to decrease, after 30 minutes, one by one decreased. But if you want to see count value decreasing, you need to wait half an hour. But I don't want to wait half an hour. I want to see after 1 minute or half minute. What do you have to do? That method you can call. What you have to write? HS dot set max inactive interval. Suppose half minute I want. Half minute. 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, it is vanished by one. Then automatically session destroyed method called. This is called. Count will decrease. See. Right click. Run as print writer. Okay. Right click. Run on server. Save. Now counting number of users. URL pattern test. See, there are at present 1 users accessing this server. I'll close. I'll run again. Another browser window open. Test. There are at present 2 users are accessing this server. Again. There are at present 3 users are accessing this server. When count will decrease? After 30 seconds. So half minute also not completed. Now completed. 2 users are accessing this server. So 2 sessions destroyed. Actually, this is fourth one. 2 sessions destroyed. That's what second one came. Okay. So like this, count increasing, decreasing. Number of users, counting number of users. Write this one. My listener dot Java. My Sowlet dot Java. My Sowlet dot Java. So all are concentrating. Write this one. mysolid.java. Up to here, solid listeners completed. Okay. So JDBC completed, solids completed, solid listeners completed. Next, filters. Is it over? Next concept, filters. Next concept, filters. A filter is an object that can be declaratively inserted in a container process. A filter is an object that can be declaratively inserted in a container process. Filter provides the only mechanism. I'll explain, just write. Filter provides the only mechanism by which we can plug in code between request and response. Filter provides the only mechanism by which we can plug in code between request and response. Filter provides the only mechanism by which we can plug in code between request and response. See, it is server, it is client. Client will send the request, server will send the response. In between, you can insert filter declaratively. Declaratively means through XML file, you can insert filter. And filter provides the only mechanism by which we can plug in code between request and response. So here, for example, it is one servlet, it is one servlet. Both are in server. From client system, I'll send the request to first servlet. Here, I'll write forward or include or redirect. Anyone will write. Then control comes here. After that, like this comes. In between, if you want to insert any other code, you can insert with filters. If you don't want, you can remove. You can plug in, you can plug out, both possible. You can insert the filter, you can remove the filter, both possible. You can insert, you can remove. You can plug in, you can plug out, both possible with filter. But with Servlet, not possible. Reason, Servlet, your compulsory URL pattern you will write. Then that Servlet only control password. But filter, it is possible. That concept is called dynamic dispatching. Servlet nothing but static dispatching. If you want to pass the control to which servlet you want to pass, that URL pattern compulsory you have to write in the program. Then that program only control password. But with filters, no need to write. Later you can decide. You can write all programs with XML file. You can decide which filter to which filter, which servlet to which filter, like that. You can decide through XML. That is called dynamic dispatching. But Servlet, static dispatching. But what is the benefit with dynamic dispatching? I'll explain first what exactly dynamic dispatching. Just write this one. Servlet supports static dispatching, whereas filter supports dynamic dispatching. Servlet supports static dispatching, whereas filter supports dynamic dispatching. Servlet supports static dispatching, whereas filter supports dynamic dispatching. Solid supports static dispatching, whereas filter supports dynamic dispatching. I'll explain example. Just I started filter introduction. Without example, I am teaching any program. Say every program, every concept, I'm giving example. What is the use of filter? I'll explain with example only. Now, just filter definition I given. What is filter means? It is just like one object declaratively inserted. Programmatically means through solid coding or Java coding. Declaratively nothing but XML. And here, static dispatching, dynamic dispatching. What is this concept? I'll explain. Before going to this, one question I'll ask. You give answer. With that answer, what is static, what is dynamic, you will understand. It is possible. Okay. Whatever you studied up to listeners, with that knowledge, try to give answer. Okay. One question I'll ask. Suppose it is login page. Suppose mail login.html. For mailbox purpose, one login page. Mail login.html. Here, you will enter a username, you will enter password, you will click on submit button. Now, mail login.html, username and password. Now, mail login.html. When you click on submit button, one solid. The solid is suppose mail login solid.java. It will receive username and password. It will check in the database. Database. Here, if exist, I'll forward or include or redirect. It is mail solid. Here, mail solid code to display mailbox. Else invalid username or password. Okay. One more, same style. It is chart box. Chart login.html. Here also username, password, submit. When you click on submit button, suppose chart login solid.java. It is charting program. Username, password. If exist, it is chart solid. It is charting program. Chart solids. Else invalid username password. When WhatsApp, Telegram, these all other applications came, the chat box, all those things outdated. But a long back, chat box also popular. Discussions rooms was there. University students, college students, they are discussing on one particular topic. They'll create one chat room. They'll enter into that particular topic only. They'll discuss. That type of rooms also, chat rooms was there. But when WhatsApp, Telegram, these all channels came, the chat programs outdated. Okay. Trend is changed. Now, previously chat rooms was there. You can create one chat room worldwide. Suppose you want to discuss on core Java, that core Java chat room we can create worldwide. Those who are interested to discuss on core Java topic, they'll join. You can discuss with other students also. That type was there. But nowadays, those all no one is using. Now, this type of chat service also, many solids are there. Many services, many portals providing still some university portals having chat rooms. Now, suppose today you want to discuss on multi-threading topic. What they'll do is they'll create one multi-threading chat room. Those who are interested to discuss on multi-threading, they'll join. With those people, you can discuss. Like that, chat rooms was there. Okay. Now, you observe. This is one diagram I given. Whatever you studied up to listeners, up to last program, whatever you studied, with that knowledge, you give answer. I'll ask one question. Okay. First question you see, this HTML code, both are same or different? Both are same. In that HTML, in this HTML, only one word different. One word. What is that? No, in the program. What is it? URL pattern. So here form action equal to this solid URL pattern. Here form action equal to this solid URL pattern. Only one word. Action equal to. The word will write no. That is only different. Not same. Okay. This program code, same or different? Same. Here also one word different. What is that? URL pattern. Forward to this URL. Forward to this URL pattern. This solid URL pattern here will write request dispatcher. Get request dispatcher, request dot get request dispatcher. You study, no? There one URL pattern will write. That this solid URL pattern will write here. This solid URL pattern will write here. Okay. Now, mail solid, chart solid, same program or different? Program code is same. That is mail program. This is chart program. How it will be same? Program output is different. So this program totally different. Not same. Here, in these two programs, only URL pattern different. In these two programs, only URL pattern different. But this program code is different. Completely different. That is mailbox program. This is chat box program. Okay. Now, my question, carefully listen. Instead of writing two solids, I want to write one solid for both. Here, instead of writing these two solids, I want to write one solid for both. If you want HTML, whatever you want, you can do. If you want mail solid side or chat solid side, whatever you want, you can do. But this login solid is there, no? Instead of two solids, one solid only I want to write. Is it possible or not possible? Think yourself and give answer. Blindly don't select. Blindly if you select, sometimes answer matched. Okay. Like that, don't select. I'll ask reason also. How to write code also I'll ask. Only possible, not possible, don't select. If possible, what we have to write. Not possible, why it is not possible. Like that, reason also I want. Now, instead of writing two servlets, first my question is clear. Mail login servlet, chat login servlet. Instead of writing two servlets, I want to write one servlet for both. Now, think yourself, possible or not possible. If it is possible, what we have to write? If not possible, why it is not possible? Like that, think. Then give answer. Not possible also, you have to give reason. Possible also, you have to give what we have to write. Okay? Like that. If possible, how? Not possible, why? Think yourself, take your own time, and give answer. I'm waiting for your answer only, that side only. Not possible. You decided. Your total group decided, or you decided? Next. Okay, they give an answer, not possible. The group decided. Next. Your all people answer same? Okay. Next. That is many times I told in Core Java class. If you discuss with your friend, what will happen? Suppose your answer is possible. Your friend answer is not possible. After discussion, what they'll do? Either possible or possible, both will give same answer. Then maybe your answer correct. But after discussing with your friend, you'll change the answer. One person will compromise, definitely. Okay? One person will compromise. Suppose your answer possible, your friend answer not possible. Okay? After discussion, what they'll do? They'll give both will say same answer they'll give. Definitely one answer will be wrong, no? That may be your answer right. And with after discussion with your friend, you'll change the answer. That will be happen. That's what. Don't discuss with your friend. Whatever you know, give answer. This example many times I told in Core Java class. Because Core Java more interaction I did as compared to Advanced Java. Because Core Java more logics. While teaching Core Java, every day so many examples I given. You have seen. Because more interaction I did in Core Java as compared to Advanced Java. Because more logics will be there. You decide and give answer. Give me answer. How many people answer possible? Just raise your hand. How many people answer possible? Okay. Online students. Okay. How many people answer not possible? How many people answer not possible? Remaining people, those who didn't give answer, what is your answer? Online students. See, online students' response you observe. There here 3-digit number, here 1-digit number. Whether they are listening or not listening also we cannot see. See, in offline also many people not given answer. You observe. Online students anyhow, all will not give answer. You know very well, already I have shown 2-3 times. Whether listening or not listening, if I ask also, they won't respond. Okay, that is already two times I have shown. Now, take your own time. I'll wait, but all people I want answer. Take your own time, but all people should respond. Your answer can be right or wrong. I given time for thinking, not for discussions. Not for discussions. I given time for thinking, not for discussions. Like this only advance our question they'll ask in a real time, in a interview. Daily whatever I'm asking question, that type questions only in interview. You will understand in an interview, not here. Is it over? Now, how many people answer possible? Just raise your hand once again. Okay. Yeah, I'll ask. Definitely I'll ask. Why it is not possible also ask. Next, how many people answer not possible? Okay. First, those who given not possible. For them, one person. Why it is not possible? Those who given not possible, why it is not possible? URL pattern? Different. That's what we cannot write. Okay. Those who given possible, how it is possible? XML file. What do you write? Next. If else. What do you write if else? HTML side, whatever you want, you can do. I said HTML side, whatever you want to do, can do. Log chart servlet, mail servlet side, whatever you want, you can do. But this servlet, I want to write one. Now, what do you write? If request comes from this, forward here. If the request comes from this, forward here. How will write? Okay, that thinking is right. Your thinking is right. But how to write code? Next. Your answers can be right or wrong. Online student, one answer given, right answer given. Online student given right answer. Online student given right answer. Now give me answer. One student given right answer. Redirect. I will write redirect here. Now this is one solid. If you want HTML side, whatever you want, you can do. Solid side, mail solid, chart solid side, whatever you want, you can do. Those who given not possible. Only that is the reason, or any other reason? Only that is the reason. There is a URL pattern different. That is, we cannot write one solid. Okay. Those who given possible. How to write? What is it? HTML, one URL pattern you'll write. Okay. For both same URL pattern you'll write. Right. Next. HTML, one program or two programs? Two programs you are writing, or only one program you are writing? You want to write two programs. For two programs, same URL pattern of login solid. Next. How will write? From which HTML page request came? How will you identify? That if else condition is given already that type. But how will write code? First, is it one HTML or two HTMLs? Two HTML you want to write, or one HTML you want to write? Two HTML. One HTML also, two HTML also, whatever it may be. But I want solid one. Give me answer. Majority people selected possible. Majority people selected possible. Now, I'm waiting for your answer. Okay, I'll say right answer, but again I'll ask one more question. It is possible is right answer. Your answer is wrong. It is possible. What we have to write? Possible also given. How? It is possible. Give me answer. How only I'm asking? Think. Possible is the right answer. Online students also can respond in chat box. Answer is possible. Answer is possible. Think yourself how. Those who given not possible also think. Now I given possible. Not possible. Those who given not possible also think how it is possible. What do you do? What is it? Here, one database said one table. That is okay. That is leave it. That is not a problem. Now we have that is two table or one table, whatever it may be, leave it. Here I want to write only one solid. It is possible. Answer is possible. Think how it is possible. Think yourself and give answer. 1 minute. Think yourself and give me answer. If possible, how it is possible? If not possible, why it is not possible? That is asked. Answer is possible. Answer is possible. What we have to write the code. Your answer can be right or wrong. Your answer can be right or wrong. Everyone should think and give answer. Answer is possible. Answer is possible. Okay. What happened? You are learning professional courses, not primary school, not high school. You are going to become an IT professional, no? How to write that one? HTML? If condition, first leave it. But how to check whether request came from login, mail login or chart login? How will check? Here, two HTML pages if you write, here URL pattern of here one solid you'll write. For this one also, this one, for this one also, this one you'll write. How will check? Request came from that HTML or this HTML? Is it possible like that? Request came from mail login or request came from chart login? Can you identify? One HTML. That is the right answer. Already online student also given, offline student also given. One HTML page. One HTML page, you ask user choice, either mail or chart. Now, here what you do, here one checkbox create. One checkbox, either radio button. Radio buttons possible. Checkbox is possible. And the combo box possible. So many HTML you studied, no? HTML. How many people studied HTML? Just raise your hand. See, many people studied HTML. No, very few people know. I know. See, HTML you studied. Radio buttons are there. And checkboxes are there. Combo boxes are there. See, radio button. Two radio buttons. You can write. Two radio buttons. One is mail, one is chart. See, mail, chart. User, you will type username, you'll type password, you'll select chart. Then you'll click on submit. You will receive username, you will receive password. You can receive mail or chart also, no? That way you can receive. Mail received, forward to mail solid. Chart received, forward to chart solid. With radio buttons possible. With checkboxes possible, with combo box possible, with two submit buttons possible. Two submit buttons also you can write, no? But how many you can click? One. Whichever you click, that is forward. But two HTML if you write, how will understand from which HTML page request came? That's what. One HTML you have to write. One HTML, one solid. While receiving username and password, receive chart checkbox also, receive radio button also, receive combo box also, receive submit button also. Then possible. Okay. But there is one more problem. What is the problem? See. Now present mail and chart is there. In future shopping also I'll add. Then one more radio button you have to attach. The solid again, if else you are right. In future, one more I'll attach. Again, one radio button you attach. One more solid. But instead of these all, filter is the best option. Filter is the best option. That is dynamic dispatching. This is called static, fixed. First you write static dispatching example. Static dispatching example. Static dispatching example. Static dispatching example. Write this diagram. But it is dynamic dispatching more better. Here, these are fixed links. It is fixed link, fixed link. That's what static. Static dispatching example. So one HTML you can write, two radio buttons you can write, or two checkboxes you can write, or combo box you can write, or two submit buttons you can write. Like that possible. But in future, one more service if you want to attach, again you have to modify the servlet. But if you use filter, no need to modify. How? That is, I'll give example tomorrow. You write this program, the diagram. As compared to core Java, advanced Java logics are very less. Core Java, more logics are there. So many logics. That's what interview purpose, core Java only most important. Logics only they'll ask in interview, logics only they'll ask in written test. That is static dispatching. So one HTML, two radio buttons, or two checkboxes, or combo box or submit buttons like that possible. But this is, as compared to this, filter is best option. How filter is useful, I'll explain. That is tomorrow class I'll explain. Is it completed? Just one by one only go. Form Q.